Hello everybody, this is the Johnny Mare, and happy Halloween! I'm continuing with the tradition that I do every year on my channel, which is to start up a Resident Evil game on Halloween. And we're going to be heading back to Raccoon City to take on the real story of the events that happened to Claire and Leon. Now, I previously did do Leon A and Claire B scenarios on my channel, and now I'm going to head back and actually do what's considered the canon storyline, and that is Claire's A scenario and then Leon's B scenario. So as you might expect, what I'm going to do is head in and change my options a little bit, and basically I want auto-targeting to make things a little bit easier when aiming at all of these nasty creatures. And we're going to start up the original game on normal difficulty. So enjoy the opening cinemas.
Resident Evil 2.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars unit immediately began investigation of the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Joe Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
Finally here.
That guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Look, I'm sorry I bothered you, okay? Just don't come any closer. Are you listening? Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you. You okay?
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna win! Run! Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
They were parted by an unescapable destiny. This was just the beginning of their worst nightmare. So we're going to be surrounded by a ton of zombies, of course. This is very similar to Leon's scenario. In fact, this is pretty much identical. Most of the stuff we're going to be doing during Claire's A scenario is the same as what we did with Leon, though there are a few minor changes as we head into the Kendo gun shop. But I have a couple things I do want to say about that opening cinema, and I'll do that in a second once we watch this cinema.
Free! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
Ooh. Sorry about that, babe. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I ain't got no clue, darling. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
I like how her dialogue cut out there. Don't shoot, I'm a human! Okay, there's a couple of bullet containers there, canisters, or boxes of bullets that you can pick up. I'm going to be doing something special here, and that is not picking up any particular items on the way to the police station, as our Kendo gun shop friend actually gets attacked by zombies in there, poor guy. And I always found it funny that he's pointing the bow gun at you. I hate the bow gun. I'll get into that as we get farther into the game. But, you know, I have a new appreciation for the bow gun after watching The Walking Dead and seeing what Daryl can do in that series. But yeah, I'm not going to be picking up any items because there is a special key that I want to pick up in this game, which will allow me to change Claire's outfit. In order to get that, I have to get all the way to the police station without picking up any items. So there were 2 boxes of bullets in the gun shop you could pick up. You also could actually wait for the zombies to come through the window and attack the owner. And if you kill all the zombies or quickly run around them, you can actually get the bow gun fairly early in the game. Now that trash can back there actually had some more bullets in it. Let's see if I can dodge these stupid zombies. I'm actually pretty surprised. I usually get bit a couple times by this point. But yeah, that opening cinema, the thing I like about it is that it's a little bit different. And so this whole kind of opening sequence, as that guy is still stabbed to death somehow, is that basically it's got some small changes for Leon and Claire. And there are some bullets here behind where you start on the bus too as well. We're gonna shoot a couple zombies and run by them. So basically, when they crash the car, when you're doing Claire's A scenario, she's on one side and the car actually crashes into the post straight on. But if you're doing Leon's A scenario, I think it actually spins around. And that's either the A scenario or the B scenario, something with that. The B, I think it's always backwards, and the A, it's always forward. And so it's a different perspective, so that they basically end up on the correct sides of the car after the explosion. And you poor zombies. I know you want a taste of tasty, tasty Claire, but you're not actually gonna get it. You can come at me all you want and shake the door. But yeah, usually there's 2 zombies in here, but if you do not pick up any items on the way to the police station, there won't be. And that's because there is a super zombie down in the bottom area of the police station. We're gonna grab this herb first. And he's the one we have to actually kill in order to get the special key. And that is Brad, the helicopter pilot from the first game. So we will be back to take you on in a little bit once we get some more ammo. But the other thing that's kind of different about the opening is when you actually talk to the gun shop owner, he'll say different things based on whether it's Leon or Claire. So you'll notice he was kind of more sexist when he was talking to Claire, saying things like baby and stuff like that, darling. And he doesn't say that when, of course, it's Leon. That would be kind of awkward. He was like, I don't know, darling, to Mr. Kennedy. Especially since he's in his police officer uniform. But we are now in Raccoon Police Department, what is supposed to be the safest place in the city. We get a massive amount of bullets here, which means now we can actually take out Brad and get our special key. And of course, we have to use the ink ribbons in the early Resident Evil games in order to save. They took that mechanic out of the game once you got to Resident Evil 4. Which is, of course, a game that's coming up, and I'm pretty excited about once I get to it in the series. I am doing them sequentially, so after this game it'll be Resident Evil 3 that I do, and then Code Veronica. So we're going to head back down to Brad, and we'll take him out with our newfound ammo that we've got. And the another thing kind of about that opening sequence is when Leon and Claire meet for the first time, she's coming out of the diner, which I guess is called Emmy's or something like that. Brad takes around 15 to 17 bullets to actually kill. So you want to try to shoot him as quickly as possible, because he can take bullets like a champ. But when she's coming out the back door and she meets Leon for the first time, and I'm going to reach right into Brad's midsection here, see if I can grab it out of his crotch area. There we go. Here's the special key. And then we'll show off all these different items that Claire actually has now. But they actually recreate that scene when she ducks down and he shoots the zombie behind her in the first animated CGI Resident Evil movie. It's called Degeneration or something like that. One of them's called Degeneration. There's 2 of them. They're pretty decent movies. They're certainly better than the live action ones, but they're not great. Basically, if you're a fan of the series, I think you'd enjoy them. If you're not a fan of the series, they're not really gonna make you a fan of the series necessarily. But they are entertaining in their own right. So we have this key now, which will allow us to open up a locker. We, of course, have the lockpick as well. That is the special item that Claire starts with, while Leon starts with the lighter. And that is our map of the city area. Very linear so far. That's going to change once we get back into the police station. Now, it's still pretty linear, but it opens up a little bit so that we can actually choose a few paths that we want to take. Let's head back into the RPD. We have to actually open up some doors that are currently electronically locked, because that is how doors work. And to do that, we're going to need a key card. And to get that key card, we're going to have to head into this room here, which is some offices, and meet with somebody that's not having a good day.
Hang in there. Are you the only officer left in the building?
Who are you?
Claire Redfield. I'm looking for my brother Chris.
We lost contact with him over 10 days ago. Chris, Jill, Barry. Every last STARS team member has disappeared. We should have listened to them.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving these zombie-like creatures in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. At the risk of their own lives, but no one believed them.
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But...
Just go.
Okay. Just hang in there. I'll be back soon.
And somehow he gets up really fast and locks us out of the room, which of course is very interesting. And there were party hats there. That's also interesting. They were going to throw Leon some kind of party, but then of course the zombie apocalypse happened. It's really always a bad thing when your party is interrupted by the zombie apocalypse. So we have to use our newly found key card to access this computer program and open up those doors that were previously locked. We're gonna head through the double doors down here on this level. The other door was actually to the right of where the entrance to the police station was. And that is pretty much it for this first part of the episode. We'll be, of course, traversing the Raccoon City Police Department and the areas around it as we continue forward and try to find a way out of this area without dying. Hopefully I will be able to continue my streak of playing these games and not actually dying while I actually do an LP of them. But yeah, here's the little memo that tells you the save combination, which will allow us to access some ammo a little bit later in the game. So remember 2236. That's a number that is ingrained in my mind. And because we have the lockpick, we don't have to worry about small keys. So we can open up simple locks, like the one for this drawer, which contains a first aid spray. So as always, viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a great, happy Halloween, and I will see you all next time. So long.